what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Leah's vlog, where I discuss all things nursing and my personal nursing school journey. So it's been about a year since I have uploaded my last video, and I have so much to update you on. But first and foremost, I just want to let you all know that I finished nursing school. I passed the Nclex, and I'm currently working as a registered nurse. I specifically work as an orthopedic nurse, and I am so thankful, so honored, and so blessed that God allowed me to reach this life-changing goal. So I just want to highlight basically what happened during my last semester of nursing school and all the way up to this current point. So I just want to say for my last semester of nursing school, it was just a semester where things just started to make sense. I'm not going to lie, and I've said this on many other videos, that nursing school was a little challenging for me. It was times where I didn't understand certain things, but I just want to say, because of my hard work and diligence, and that's not something like I'm trying to boast, but I stayed in my books. I neglected a lot of things, and I just want to say that my last semester was just like, it was mind-blowing because things started to make sense finally. My confidence level walking into my patient's room just grew, and I just actually started to understand that this is where I was supposed to be, and I wasn't walking in fear anymore. So I don't know, it was wonderful. It was great. And I guess for me, what made me just understand that it was wonderful, or to settle on the fact that it was wonderful, was that I could actually see graduation. It was there, it was tangible. So it just fueled me, man, to just keep going. I had worked so hard, so I just wanted to finish, and I wanted to just give it my all, and things just started to come together. So my last semester were filled with a lot of standardized tests. We had to do like an Nclex, a long week of Nclex review, and then we had a lot of standardized tests. I don't know about you, but for me, my program utilized ATI, so we had a lot of tests that kind of gauge where we needed to brush up on as far as maybe OB or P's or things of that sort. I know that for a lot of students, they would say that your last semester, you're kind of scared because, man, I feel like I don't know this, I don't know that. But I just want to say that nursing school, man, it goes over so many different things, so many different disease processes. You're dealing with so many different bodies. You learn about the adult, you learn about the pregnant woman. So you kind of get scared. For me, I was a little bit like, man, am I going to remember everything? And I just want to say that basically what helped me understand, or basically what helped me get through to that point of actually building up my confidence and say, yes, I'm ready to take the Nclex, is that I realized that you don't necessarily have to remember every detail. You don't have to remember everything, but if you generally remember the general points and the things that keep your patient safe, and the general anatomy and physiology of the body, you're good. You're good. So yeah, so I did a lot of studying and brushing up on things that I didn't know. I kind of learned or reached out to get kind of general study guides, and later on I'll show some videos on specifically how I study. But yes, so I spent my semester just basically preparing for the Nclex, and so I signed up for the Nclex. And another update on my life is that as soon as I finished nursing school, I became pregnant. I actually conceived my first child right after I finished nursing school. And so while I was studying for the Nclex, your girl was sick. I was sick, and my plan to actually have this very detailed study plan was just out the door because I was sick and I was vomiting. I'm just being very real. I did not study how I wanted to, but I just kept going off the fact that, man, I had did so much work. I had studied so much in the past 4 years. I knew that if I had passed the program, I knew that everything that I needed to know in order to pass the Nclex was already inside of me. So a lot of times when I did have a little downtime, I just got general study guides and brushed up on some ATI books, and specifically I used UWorld. So I did a lot of practice questions. And so on the day of, man, I just left it in God's hands, and I was like, look, I made it through these past 4 years. I didn't barely pass, but I passed with a good GPA and a good knowledge of the body and how to take care of my patients. And I said, God, it's just in your hands, man. And I'm not going to say this to boast in myself, but I just want to say that when I sat down for the Nclex and I looked at some of those questions, I was like, is this it? It's not that challenging. I was so used to my program's tests, because they were paragraph long questions and so many different scales and layers to them, that when I got to the Nclex, they were one sentence questions. And so I was just like, there has to be something more to this. So I just want to say to everyone who's scared and have a lot of anxiety in regards to the Nclex, man, take a deep breath. If you pass the nursing program, you can pass the Nclex. Remove all anxiety, take a deep breath, and have confidence in yourself that you can make it. So just to recap, I finished nursing school, I passed the Nclex, I wound up being pregnant as I was studying for the Nclex, and I passed. Oh my gosh, I passed the Nclex. I am so thankful. And then once that journey or that mark was hit, it was time to get a job. I was like, all right, this is what I'm working for. So another update is that I actually moved in that same process. So I had to find a job outside of the state that I was currently living in because I was moving. And so I just did a little Google search and found like the top 5 hospitals, and I applied to all of them specifically for a new grad position. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I knew first and foremost that I wanted to be in a unit where the atmosphere was good. I want to say to everyone that nursing is a great career. And just some key points that kind of kept me on the straight and narrow or helped me focus in obtaining this goal is that, yes, life is going to throw you some hardballs or some curveballs, but one thing to keep you focused is to set a goal and to do everything within your power to reach that goal. If you have to neglect friends, which I did on so many times, not that I, sabotaged friendships, but I wasn't so focused on calling and updating friends, man. I was coming home, doing what I had to do for my husband and going and locking myself in a room and studying until I grasped every kind of information. I wasn't going out hanging out with friends or just lollygagging, man. My whole focus was on grasping the material and doing the best that I can. And so I grind for 4 years to have a lifetime of happiness and to do what I love on a daily basis. So I admonish you, once you start on this journey, man, remind yourself daily of your goal and actually visualize yourself becoming a registered nurse. And I am living proof that you can obtain it. So I wish you all the best and stay tuned. Like and subscribe like this video and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you in my next video. All right, bye.